Ugh. Hi, I'm back. Ugh. No, sorry. You have to give me a minute. I woke up late and then I ate an entire bag of fucking Takis all in one go and, like, downed almost an entire Arizona. Mm. But, this is day 3 of doing white knuckle runs every day for consistency. Oh, God. I'm already doing so awfully. I've been trying to be more active on, like, other social platforms, not just YouTube as well. Like, oh shit. I've actually tried being on Twitter, which I know is like a fucking cardinal sin. But if I'm being honest, I'm only on there for the cute fox pictures. Also, hang on. Uh, uh, there's like a weird popping in my ear. Ah! Okay, come on. I know I'm not this shit. There we go. But yeah, I've been trying to be, more active because, I don't know. I feel like for what I'm wanting, right? To be, I don't know, I guess more seen, to find more people, a mix of all of that. Okay, I want rebar, please. Thank you. Oh, that was so cool. I'm actually really proud of myself for that. That was actually really cool. No, let me on the ladder. But all I've really been doing is just like shit posting and responding to people that I find interesting. What's weird though is the second that I started doing that, my feed changed. So it went from, like, for whatever reason, it swapped from a bunch of like cute animals and like foxes and stuff to a ton of VTubers and furries, which would be fine if it wasn't for the fact that a majority of them were half naked and jazz. Which there isn't anything wrong with, you know. I I am definitely a part of the be lewd at times because we're all human. We all get that certain feeling about us. There ain't nothing to be ashamed of, but it's kind of just like, oh hey, the popping in my ear went out. Thank God, that was really annoying. But it's just kind of like, why am I getting this? You know? Hey, can you not do that? Hey, stop that, you little pest. Oh my. Oh shit. Uh-oh, I'm so... Oh my god. Oh, I am so lucky. Oh, that could have been so bad. But it's just kind of like, I don't know. Why am I getting it, you know? Like, all I did was uh, talk about how I liked foxes and like photos about them. I didn't notice, but apparently when I went back through my post history, apparently I reposted this one account that just says fuck every word, and one of the days it said fuck Texas. And then someone got a clip of, I think it was Sandy from SpongeBob, just getting out of a bus going, "What did you say?" And that fucking, that way that she speaks. Like that over. What the fuck is that? You hear that? What the fuck is that? What am I hearing? I'm not insane. You heard that, right? What the fuck? I am... Okay. I mean, it's not the first time that I've discovered one of the random denizen anomalies. But, definitely a weird one. I'm just gonna wait for it to go around. I don't think I was gonna be able to get the timing on that. But, in contrast with, like, my activity on my social platforms, because I really do want to try and be more social. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm not really a social person. I'm very afraid of people. Like, if anyone tries to flirt with me, it basically fucking shuts off my brain. Granted, there's not much of a brain to begin with, but, you know. And like if multiple people do it, I just like I get instantly burnt out. Like I lose the ability to have coherent sentences. Fucking I can't properly respond. That's actually why I didn't stream on my Twitch last Friday. This isn't a plug, by the way. Well, I mean, I guess it is now, but it's why I didn't stream because I was flirted with the shut up, lady. Also, adrenal pumps. Hell yeah. Yoink. Nom. Lady, I'm gonna refrain from heavy equipment use anyway because I'm drunk. Yeah. Boink. What? Get down. Damn. Actually, hang on. Can I just like? Yeah. God, what was I on about? Oh yeah, about being introverted. But like, I, it's just hard being social, I guess. And single too, but you know that's kind of a whole nother beast. Cause you're like you want. Oh fuck. Oh. Okay, yeah. You know this is entirely my fault. Oh, I am. Another thing. So I guess for anybody who doesn't know me, I do have ADHD. That is one of the things that I confirmed do have. Autism is just kind of like a joke. I'm not sure if I do or don't. Because whenever I make up the story of, oh yeah, the doctors couldn't figure out if I did or not because I was too weird. That is only half a joke. The legitimacy behind that is, whenever I was younger, my mother tried to get me tested for autism several times because she was like, yeah, no, this kid's really fucking wily. There's gotta be something wrong with him. And she went to go test, and okay, boink. Okay, I'm just gonna move, bitch. Fuck out the way. Give me your roaches. No, give me the roach. Roach. Das Roach essen gut. I don't even know what I said. I probably just said some fucking gibberish. Out here spewing nothing. Who up supering they structured. But yeah, my mom, she tried to, because she was like, you know, this kid's too fucking wily to not be at least somewhat on the spectrum. So the doctors tested me several times, and at the end they were just like, yeah, miss, I don't know how to tell you this. Your kid's just really fucking weird. Like, honest to God, okay. Like, honest to God, we don't know if he's got autism. Like, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. We've, honest to God, got no clue. He does got that ADHD in him, though. So, you do got that going for you. And I could just imagine her being like, well, I fucking knew that already. But, yeah, I do have that. But I've also really struggled with being social. The whole... I mean, I don't know if anyone even knows about it or really even cares, but, you know, being a quote-unquote fox retriever boy on the internet, it's kind of like a two-pronged thing. It's one, because... Oh, God. I want to see if I can... Okay. So I gotta, like, keep the piton... There we go! That's what I was wanting to do. I should be able to swing. Okay, nope. This will work, though. Hang on. Nope. What? Oh, shit. Okay, nope, new plan. Okay, safe climb, safe climb. Okay. It's either clutch or kick time. Okay. Not gonna use the gas backs. Too untrustworthy. Whew. Got a little heart rate spike from that. But, yeah. The whole Fox Retriever Boy thing. it isn't like just kind of a bit. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but it's also a literal reflection of self. Uh, I really like writing stories and having short stories, but really where that whole love came from was, well, I love video games and the worlds that they build. And whenever I was younger, I didn't really have a lot of friends, and a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do, I just wasn't really allowed to. So, ooh, stimulant. So what ended up happening is I would make my own little stories and like my own little worlds and stuff, and I guess that was kind of just like what ended up happening is I just kind of made those worlds in my head, and then I kept writing about them because they were fun. It was literally just meant to be me, like going into these worlds and just having a good time, you know? That was literally the most perfect gas bag. Oh my god. But that was the whole point. And I guess that kind of carried over into my now adulthood because, like, actually, I don't care if I put this on fucking YouTube or whatever. It's not like it's exactly a secret. Like, dude, I'm 19. I was born in fucking 2006. Alright? I can legally fuck now. Well, I mean, I would if I actually got any play, but yeah, no. It's whatever. But, yeah, I always just liked doing that, and then over time, it sort of evolved as a concept of what was a self-reflection of me. Anyone who's, I guess, been around me for a while, will remember back in the day when I used to, be a simulacrum, a fucking concept from the Titanfall universe, but is present in a lot of other places. Basically, uh, uh, okay, thanks, lady. But basically the idea was okay. The idea was human mind, robot body, and I was like, well, I'm not like a machine, you know. I don't want to be that forever. So I had the idea of having it kind of like a cryopod that had the actual like human inside. And you know that equaled out because I discovered GTFO, a fucking I would say horror horde shooter that's like really brutally difficult. Uh, I sadly wouldn't recommend it to anyone that isn't like deathly serious about games like that because it's really hard, man. Like it is a really hard game, but God, do I love it. But it introduced me to the idea of hydrostasis pods, basically using water-based stimulants and jazz to temporarily put somebody under kind of like a not like a stasis, but like no, I guess kind of a stasis. Oh god. Oh, excuse me. Holy shit. Remember how I said I had hot chips at the start of this? Yeah, fuck. They just came back and made my throat hella spicy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I kind of incorporated that into it and I was like, yeah, you know, that seems pretty plausible. So I guess the listing of how my, I guess, quote unquote, lore went on was, uh, hmm. Actually, if I was gonna do a whole TLDR, there'd be such a long list just because of how many technicalities I had to pull, and then just how much people have wanted me to expand on that. I guess, like, you know, the little lores and stories that I've made. And that's the weirdest thing, too. I didn't expect people to actually like the stories that I made, you know? Like, I didn't expect people to like that idea. Because I figured, you know, it was just meant to be, I guess, my own little treat to myself. Okay, teeth. Teeth. Piss off! Big bastard! Alright, let's stim up. Oh, no, that's totally makeable. Well, it would be if I didn't suck. Okay, come on. But I didn't expect people to like it as much as they did. But then there's sort of an issue that I've noticed. The more people are around, and the more okay, piss off. Go away, teeth. Oh my god. I already used the flare on you, you dick! Oh man, this is the shortest one yet. But to finish out my thoughts, I didn't expect people to like it as much, so the more people that I guess sort of were into it, the more, uh, the more troubling actually explaining the nuance of it all was. And that's just kind of a problem just in general across not just the internet, but like the world. Nuance, for whatever reason, is something that people just can't comprehend. Oh man, I wish I was able to get to Hab Y, but or not to Hab Y, but to Delta Labs. Oh well, sucks to suck. See you again soon. Oh, and also, if you like White Knuckle, go watch my Karen video, please. It's on the same channel. And also, if you like hearing my voice and hearing me talk about dumb bullshit, I'm actually going to be streaming over on Twitch in a little bit. This video should go up, like, right before I start streaming. So if you're watching this, I should be live right now. Not sure what I'll be playing, but I'd love to have you over there. Bye.